Hello there, Gabor here, and today I will present you the US Army Menu 15, which is Mexican style chicken stew. Before I begin, I must say that I received some feedbacks about my previous video, and it said that it is too lengthy, and I agree with this statement. So today there will be a rapid review, and the other feedback was that I should make an English version of my videos. So today you are hearing my beautiful voice speaking English and narrating my video. So I'm having my video in front of me, and I will commentate on everything I see there. Now I'm speaking about the watch that I put on the table. This will remind me that I must act fast, and I will have only 30 minutes to review this specific MRE pack. Yep, it's set to 30 minutes, as you can see, and here we go. Not yet. Still waiting. I don't know for what. Okay, here we go. Or not. Yes, the package was made by MRE, and I'm speaking about that I received the full cases from MRE, so all of my MRE packages are MRE packages. The packaging date is 5110, which means 2015, and the 20th of April 2015. I do not know what currently happens right now in my video, as I'm watching it without any sounds, so please bear with me when I do not say anything. This was a very light MRE package. The chili with beans was much mm, heavier than this package. I tried to open the package with the peelable seal. It was hard for me to find it, but in a couple of seconds I should be successful. Yes, showing the peelable seal, and yep, I was able to open it. The inner package, and showing off the outer package that it is empty. The inner package is much easier to open with this tear notches all around the edges of the package. And I'm speaking here about the fact that Americo has this inner package while the other two companies do not make these. It is not overcomplicated to get the stuff out of the inner bag. Yep, the MRE spoon contained a little surprise. It had an additional little piece of plastic wrapped inside the packaging, and the second thing in the package was this red pepper. More to this in the later in the video. I had naturally a flameless ration heater. I'm speaking here about the method how it brings the water to boil with the magnesium, iron and salt packed into these little package. The main was, as I said before, Mexican style chicken stew with production date of 5070, which is the 11th of March 2015. Here the paper notch, don't know the word for it, but this will be used for to heat up the menu. And here is this applesauce. It is a simple applesauce with enhanced with maltodextrin. So I'm joking around here in my Hungarian video that I could not pronounce maltodextrin in Hungarian. The next item in the package was the cheese-filled pretzels with cheddar flavor. This is the accessory pack with no matches and no coffee. A regular M&Ms with the commercial packaging, and the peanut butter. I have a history with peanut butter. I tasted them only 2 or 3 times. Each time it was very unpleasant for me. But let's see how it comes out with this package. The vegetable crackers, and last but not least, I had a chocolate hazelnut cocoa beverage powder instead of the coffee, which I was very fond of this decision. The coffee is not so good in my opinion in these MRE packages. They are tasty, but I do not like coffee too much. So this cocoa was very good choice from the manufacturer. And here is the accessory pack with the toilet paper, the chiclets, the moist towelettes. I had an ionized salt, and the beverage base cranberry grape. So here it is, the cranberry grape beverage base. It's sugar free. Instead of 16 ounces, it requires 20 ounces of water. Yep, I'm comparing this new kind of beverage base powder to the old one, that the packaging is much smaller, and it requires much more water. And here now we're in the stage to prepare the main meal. With my trusty scissors I open the flameless Russian heater, and I prepare the water for the Russian heater and introduce all of the components of the heater, how it should be prepared, how it should be put back in the outer bag. It's not so interesting, but uh, someone has to do it. I explained that both the main menu and the flameless Russian heater should be over the lines, and that I should not overfill the bag with water. I put it in this paper sleeve. I do not require the water anymore, at least for now. I'm playing with the food to activate the Russian heater, and it began to work. It started to heat up the water. Strange noises came out from the package, and there was my rock or something, so I could stand it there. So here is my tray, my beautiful wooden tray, and I'm about to introduce the other parts of the menu. This is the 20-minute mark, and I begin with the chicken, not chicken, but cheese-filled pretzels. My trusty scissors come in handy. It had a very artificial smell, but the pretzels are looking very good. Not as like real pretzels, but they are very pleasant to watch. Here a closer um, view of the pretzel and the cheese filling. Let's move forward to the crackers, the vegetable crackers. When I opened the bag, I heard a little hiss, so it was very fresh, and it came out really good out of the bag. So no big damage was done to these crackers, just a little crumble. It still has the same aroma as my first meal, some vegetable aroma when I smelled it. And here are the M&Ms, commercially available M&Ms. I think 3 or 4 did not make the journey in whole, so there were some cracked ones. Now I forward to the applesauce. I do not know why they call it applesauce. Why not just applesauce? First, it had no real aroma to smell. The plastic bag had was too smelly to get the smell of the applesauce. But using the trusty MRE spoon, I could take uh, get a better look at the sauce and felt the aroma. It is a very fresh, very clean, very appley aroma. No, no additional sugar. At least I didn't smell any additional sugar or spices. It is what it is. Some applesauce. Now I moved forward to the cacao beverage powder, and it was a very hot experience. So this chocolate hazelnut cocoa beverage powder requires 6 ounces of water, cold or hot, and this time I chose to do the drink with hot water. The camera could not see into the bag, so here I'm explaining that the bag should be filled up till that line with 6 ounces of water. And I have a measuring cup and some hot water. Yep, there is the water. It was piping hot. And filling up the beverage bag. And I started to think that this was a wrong decision because the bag didn't had any heat isolation. It was very hot, and it was very hard for me to shake up the package. First I'm trying with one hand, but it was very hot. So then with 2 hands, and as less contact as possible. So there I was with my mug, and the prepared cocoa with chocolate hazelnut flavor. And here I go. And the reward for this whole experience was 6 ounces of piping hot chocolate cocoa. So I had another beverage base powder within the menu, which was this cranberry grape. It requires 20 ounces of water instead of the regular 16 ounces with the bigger bag. So here I'm measuring with my bigger cup the 20 ounces of water, and actually I really like this beverage base better because it is smaller, uh, and as you can see in a couple of seconds, this beverage base doesn't require too much mixing. So as you can see, it's almost mixed up, even though I haven't touched it with my spoon. But I mix it for 3 seconds, and the whole thing is done. While the other beverage base powder, the much bigger, mm, with the much bigger content, it must be mixed for 2 or 3 minutes, and they still not mix up very well. So here is this reddish um, beverage with the cranberry and grape flavor, little earthquake test, and the beverage was in the way. And here I'm sharing my experience while I need the peanut butter that I tasted them already, but doesn't felt like it is something for me. So I made another try with the peanut butter. I showing off for the camera the color of the peanut butter and squeeze out some butter on the vegetable crackers. There you go. And basically we are done with all the different elements of the menu, and uh, the 12 minutes passed by for the main menu to heat up. It wasn't very piping hot. I do not know what happened to the off to the flameless Russian heater. Last time it was working much better, but hey, it was good. It was lukewarm, and it served the Mexican style chicken stew that it was heated up and not just not just eaten cold. So here I'm cleaning the main entree with the paper towel and my tray. And I noticed that the bag has the two tear notches instead of the new version, one tear notch on the side. Uh, I'm speaking about the benefits of having the two tear notches, that the soldier can reach the every last bit of food with the second tear notch ripped off. Using my scissors, I'm opening the bag. Yeah, I'm the scissor guy. I doesn't like when it rips off with when it doesn't rip off clean. And here is the chicken stew. It's reddish, a very vibrant red, if I can say. The smell was very good. Actually, I smelled cumin. It was not listed on the outer package, but I almost certain that it was cumin, just like the first chili with beans, the first menu one chili with beans. It was also packed with cumin, and this one too. So squeezing out every little bit from the pouch. The the sauce was a very vibrant reddish red um, sauce, full packed with tomatoes. Here a closer look and the first taste. I felt the cumin, some garlic, and the tomatoes. Mm, it was delicious, but nothing extra. So I decided to use the red pepper, and oh boy, was this a bad decision. I opened the bag and it smelled nothing, almost nothing. It is vibrant red powder, so I think it's not red pepper but cayenne pepper. And I used the whole little bag. Oh boy, here it comes. Mixing the food with the pepper. And it was hot. It was very, very, very hot. It was that hot that I started to hiccup. Here it comes. Yep, yep. Earthquake test. Hiccup, hiccup. So I had to reach for the beverage base, and it really helped. It really helped. I'm showing off the grape beverage, and oh boy, It was too hot. But not aroma. It had no aroma within himself, just the heat. I doesn't like it very much, that heat. It wasn't that tasty. So I tried to wash out my mouth with these pretzels. It was very crunchy, very very light, not so salty, but unfortunately I didn't had the cheese flavor in my mouth. Later I dropped these pretzels into the main entree, and it was really good. It was really good with these pretzels, the heated up entree. So now the peanut butter, tasting the crackers on its own. It was nothing special, just like with the chili beans, and I had a blast. It it tasted wonderful. Maybe I had a bad poor choice with my previous peanut butters, but this was very good. Actually, it tasted velvety. It was very smooth. The peanut butter flavor was overwhelming. It was very good. So I will buy some for my own. And here I chosen the cracked up M&Ms, just regular M&Ms, nothing special, but they had the peanut filling. So they were nothing special. They were good because they are M&Ms, but no real. Oh, and the clock started to ring at this time, the dreaded one. So 30 minutes passed by, and I still had to show off the applesauce. Here it is. It was very tasty, very fresh. No no spices, as I said before, and I could only feel the apple aroma, no additional sugar. But I think if I would read the package, I would find different kinds of sugars. And the last one was the chocolate with hazelnut, mixing up with my trusty spoon. And it was delicious. It was very good. Almost like a liquid Nutella. The hazelnut flavor was there. The cacao flavor was actually very good. So it I hope that I will have this beverage more often instead of the coffee, because it was very good. I'm explaining that the peanut butter is an instant favorite now, at least this kind of peanut butter. Uh, Less taste from the beverage, and basically I'm done. So it was a very fun and very pleasant experience, even though the red pepper was too had too much heat. I managed to eat the whole content of the entree. Uh, it was, as I said, much fun. It was very delicious, very thought through menu, and if you liked it, please subscribe. If you have some comments, you know what to do. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye.